Again. So yesterday I posted a video showing how the Brothers Scan and Cut cuts out sentiments, and we cut out the word love, so it cut the outline of this stamped sentiment, but it didn't cut the insides of the letters. And a lot of you want to know how to do that, so I stamped the sentiment again, and today I'll show you how we can do that with this Brothers Scan and Cut. So again, this is the CM250, and it's sold online on Costco's website for just under $160. A lot of people have been asking the difference between this model and the more recent models and whether this has the same capabilities. If you want this for cutting out or fussy cutting out your stamped images or sentiments, I think it's a really great deal. Great price, and it has a lot of the same functions that you'll need for cutting out your stamped images. So again, today I'll show you that even with this basic model, without hooking it up to a computer or anything complicated, you can still cut out the outline as well as the insides of the letters. Okay, so just like always, I'm going to turn the machine on, and then I'm going to skip through the startup by hitting home and OK. Here you can see we have two options. One is pattern and one is scan. To start, we're going to go to scan. Now, usually if I was going to just cut the outline like we did last night, I would go to direct cut. But today, because we want to cut the insides of the letters as well, I'm going to choose scan to cut data. And then I'm going to load my mat by pressing the blue button with the grid. And press start to scan. So one thing about using the scan to cut data instead of the direct cut, it does take a bit longer to recognize, and I think that's because it does a better or more detailed job at recognizing the scan data. So you just kind of have to hang on a bit longer. It looks like your machine is on that screen for a long time. It's just taking a while. Okay, so then you're going to see here there are three different options. That first option is if you want to cut just the outline like we did yesterday with the word love, and it's not going to cut the insides of the letters. So we don't want this top option. What we want is the middle option that cuts both the outside and the inside lines. And I'm going to decrease my cut area like I always do. And then I'm going to hit save. It's giving me two options now. I can either save it to my machine memory or I can save it to a flash drive. I'm just going to save it to my machine memory. And it's telling me that it's been saved, so I'm going to hit OK. And then I can just exit out of the screen. When it asks me if it's okay to delete the scanned data, I'm going to hit OK because it's already been saved to the machine memory. Without unloading my mat, I'm going to hit home. And then I'm going to hit pattern. So we've always hit scan, but this time I'm going to hit pattern. And then at the top where it says save data, I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to select machine. And it's showing me that I have an image saved. So I'm going to click on that one. And then I'm going to hit OK. Hit OK again. Cut and start. It's finished cutting, so I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to unload my mat by hitting this blue button with the grid. Now let's take a look at how it cut. I'm going to peel out that white layer You can see that it cut out the outline just like before. Now, very carefully, because this is going to be fragile, I'm going to peel away the word love. You can see it cut out the insides as well. So with this machine, it's definitely possible for you to cut both the external and internal areas. You don't need a super expensive version of this machine. You don't need to use a computer. This will do it all.